My best friend stole my business idea and presented it as his own. They say the worst betrayal doesn't come from an enemy, but from someone you trust completely. In my case, it was my best friend. Alex and I had known each other since high school. We were the kind of friends who shared everything: failures, plans, fears. When we both lost our jobs around the same time, we started talking about starting something together. I already had a clear idea I'd been thinking about for years: a simple app to connect small local businesses with independent delivery drivers. Nothing revolutionary, just smart and well thought out. For months, I explained everything to him in detail. The business model. The costs. The mistakes I already knew to avoid. I showed him sketches, workflows, projections. Alex listened, nodded, told me it was brilliant, said that once we saved some money, we'd launch it together. I trusted him. That was my mistake. One day he told me he had a big interview and was nervous. I wished him luck. 2 weeks later, he posted a photo on LinkedIn. Big smile. CEO and founder of LocalGo. My idea. Different name. My hand started shaking as I read his profile. The description was exactly what I had told him. Same concept. Same language. Even the same examples. I felt a mix of rage and disgust I still can't fully describe. I called him immediately. What the hell is this? I asked. He acted surprised. Said the ideas were similar, that lots of people think of the same things. That he had actually taken action, while I was always hesitating. Told me not to take it personally. Personally. As if I hadn't spent countless nights explaining every detail to him. I reminded him of the documents, the messages, the voice notes. He laughed. You don't have anything patented, he said. That's how the real world works. That's when I understood something terrifying: he hadn't just stolen my idea. He had been studying me. I cut all contact. Months later, his app started growing. Articles. Podcasts. Praise. I watched from a distance, with a knot in my stomach, but also with something else: patience. Because there was one part Alex didn't fully understand. Me. I knew exactly where his business model was weak. Which suppliers were unreliable. Which costs he had underestimated. And I also knew something critical: the app depended on a very specific external service, the same one I had been working in for years. So I started my own company. I didn't compete with him. I became the provider he needed to survive. At first, he didn't realize it. By the time he did, he was already dependent on me. One day he called me, nervous. Asked for a meeting. We need to renegotiate, he said. Without your service, this whole thing collapses. I looked him in the eye and felt a calm I'd never known before. Sure, I said. But now the terms change. He agreed. He had no choice. 6 months later, LocalGo shut down. Investors walked away. Alex lost everything. My company kept growing. The last message he sent me accused me of betraying him. Said I was bitter. Said friends don't do that to each other. I didn't reply. Because stealing your best friend's idea isn't ambition. It's a declaration of war. And I simply played the game he started.